Few more minutes and I'm getting ready to start my 2-day trip to the forest by myself as a little spiritual getaway. So I invite you to join with me to see what this witch is up to when she's alone. I feel like adulting in the woods is another challenge that I need to face. There is a 4 centimeter, is this 4 centimeters? I might be stupid, but this big of a bee inside the house. And I don't want to kill it, but I want it gone. Gone. I want it gone, okay? So anyway, I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I bought for ritual work and stuff like this in general. Of course, I brought my toiletries because I'm planning on taking a shower before I get into anything. But that might be a bit later. Some stuff. I brought a lot of books and a lot of witchy stuff. So brought my tarot cards, obviously. Then my current journal, which I cherish with my life. And then I brought this, which I'm not sure if I will or not use. I might use it for ritual work and let this be like my new journal. But I still am indecisive because I still got some pages left. And then I brought this book, which I need to read through. I want to finish while I'll have my stay here because it's not that long and it has a lot of informative things in it which can be like reread multiple times because it's kind of like a grimoire as well. And then for my herbs, I've got this herb book. And I've got this because I plan on actually painting some flowers or herbs or just the scenery. So I kind of want to have that be my guide. I have some of my altar stuff here for my potions and some candelabras, obviously. And then I've got my yoga mat and my clothes. Basically, I'm trying not to panic about the bee situation because I think that things will resolve themselves. I just need to wait a bit. Also, I plan on going off-grid for the majority of my stay here. Basically, what I was thinking about doing actually was to use my phone for filming, first of all, for which I do not need any internet. Like that's my main concern, using internet, because that's where most of the things happen. But I will be on my phone at night, so before or a few hours before going to bed at around like 7-8 p.m. ish, I will be turning my internet back for like how much I need it, maximum an hour, and then turning it all off, doing the same thing tomorrow, and then of course doing the same thing when I leave. So trying to see how much I can stick to that, because I really do not want to stay on my phone and use internet and basically just use distractions to not stay present. Like the reason I came here was to be present, was to be in nature, not to be on my phone all the time, of course. But still, FOMO is already arising because I've decided to not use my internet and basically be unable to be contacted. Of course, I keep in contact with my relatives, just telling them that I won't be using my phone, but if there's anything they can call me, so kind of reassuring them that no issues there. But already it kind of feels like I want to turn it on just to see what the world's doing and whether I'm missing out on something or not. But it's just a few days still. But yeah, we'll see how things will go. It's all about letting go, right? Because once you let go of this feeling of control, that when you have your internet on all the time, you are in control of what you see and what you don't see. But when you don't have it on, when you consciously decide not to use it, you kind of allow yourself this feeling of uncertainty, because you don't know. You only know when you get that time period in the day, throughout the day, to actually find out what's happening. So yeah, it's kind of a weird feeling, but it's something that I want to understand more and kind of find out more about. But yeah, this is for now. It's 5:30 and I swear I don't know what to do with myself, but I think I'm gonna go on a walk. Got myself some food as well for dinner. I wanted to start a fire, but nothing happened. It's 9 p.m. and I'm already ready for bed. Yeah, I guess time is just different when you are outside. But also I kind of just want to go to sleep. It's not easy being here. I wish I could say that. I've gotten so used to being around people that being by myself is kind of a struggle. Because I am me when I'm around people, and I don't really know who I really am when I'm all by myself. Although I am aware of how that feels like. I'm aware of all of that, and I kind of know my patterns. But me being alone usually comes with a lot of anxiety and a lot of worrying, or just wishing for things to be different. So I really want to start tomorrow by listening to the little whims in my head that I would push away. I feel like for so long I've been in this continuous cycle of whenever a thought comes up regarding anything, truly anything, I first think about it and then act upon it, which to some of you might seem like the logical thing to do, but it stops me from actually doing what I wish to do and causes a lot of anxiety in my head. So acting upon all of these little thoughts that come in, let that be the way I wake up, let that be what I eat or how I make it or anything like that. I just want to listen to that more, because I feel like coming here is showing me that I've neglected myself in a way that long term is going to be more painful to understand. So yeah, I wish to kind of understand what's happening inside my mind now, and maybe push myself a little more, which is uncomfortable. but this is how change happens, I guess. I'm not really sure anymore, because I feel like sometimes change comes so naturally that we don't even notice it. And sometimes maybe pushing change to happen can be painful. So we'll see how things are gonna happen. I also was thinking of maybe going back home tomorrow and not the day after tomorrow if things get just too hard to handle. Because I chose to come here by myself. I chose to do this alone. But I am very much allowed to change my mind anytime. So if tomorrow won't feel right, or tomorrow won't feel comfortable enough for me to continue one more day, then I'll go home in the afternoon. So we'll see how things are gonna unfold and how much I'm gonna enjoy it or not.
There are some journeys that can only be walked alone. To go in, you've only got yourself as a companion. The sheer beauty of having to spend time with yourself allows one to experience the rawest form of expression. Wake up. Life is not about hiding away. In fact, it is about opening up to the world around you. A world that can or can't be scary depends on how you look at it, whether you are coming from a loving or a fearful place.
So I want to make a delicious lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure out together. Do you remember when I said that I might change my mind and go home? Well, it's what I'm doing right now. Basically, I've got 2 more hours left here, and I am going to have a little walk for myself. And just before that, I'm going to pack. Yeah, this was really sudden, but I've promised myself that if I feel like today I want to leave, I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna keep that promise to myself, because I don't think there's any more reason why I should stay here if I don't feel like it. I should just listen to my body and don't use my thinking mind or my reason to be like, no, you should stay because you promised yourself that you could stay. No, I've changed my mind, and that's okay. We all have the opportunity, and we are all given the possibility to change our minds anytime. So I'm doing this to myself now.
No matter what you do, the disturbances will never stop. You can't stop life from happening just for your sake. However, you can do one thing: accept and then move on.